día de hoy es martes 7 de abril del 2020. La unidad todavía sigue siendo Froggy Fable, pero ya esta es la última semana en que la vamos a cubrir. Y el objetivo de esta clase es repasar los contenidos. Tenemos nuestros 4 contenidos principales: spelling words with the ending LE, reading comprehension, we have drawing conclusions, in vocabulary, we have the alphabet, days of the week, greetings and weather, and in grammar, we have the pronouns and the verb to be. We're going to start with the spelling words. I'm going to say the spelling words and you're going to repeat them at your house, okay? Ankle, ankle. Title, title. Apple, apple. Cable, cable. Purple, purple. Able, able. Recuerden que dijimos que able era cuando yo era capaz de hacer algo. Por eso el monito en este caso es un señor que está levantando una pesa, porque él es capaz de levantar esta pesa. He's able to lift weight. Bugle, bugle. Bundle, bundle. Bubble, bubble. Giggle, giggle. Sparkle, sparkle. Tickle, tickle. Very good. So those were the spelling words. Now we're going to review reading comprehension. In reading comprehension, we learned about drawing conclusions. And we said that when we draw conclusions, we try to think about all the facts, the detail, all the information that is provided in the text, and then I decide something about them. So I can have a text, I can read it, I can scan for information, all the details, and then I combine this with all that I know. Primero tenemos todos los datos, tenemos todo lo que podemos rescatar del texto, lo combino con lo que yo sé. And then I can draw some conclusions. Let's see the example that we saw in class. It says, I sleep in a crib. I drink from a bottle. I can walk or talk. Who am I? Then I have the question, who am I? We already know that who am I is asking about a person. So I know that in the text, I'm looking for a person and I have to read the text looking for information that it's going to help me decipher who this person is. I can read all the sentences and try to find information about this person because they are asking me, who am I? Let's read the text again. I sleep in a crib. Okay, this person sleeps. I drink from a bottle. This person can drink. And I can't walk or talk. No puedo caminar ni hablar. What type of person who can sleep, who can drink, cannot walk or talk? And we have a baby. I have to read all the information, analyze what they are asking me, and then I can find out and draw a conclusion with what I read and what I know about what it is. Then we have the vocabulary. And in the vocabulary, we reviewed a lot of things. And the first one was the alphabet. I know that we have already seen the alphabet a lot of times, but we still have a little bit of problem with the order of the alphabet, and sometimes we forget how to say some of the letters. So we're going to repeat them now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Very good. Now, the other thing that we reviewed and that you already know because you have seen it all through school is the days of the week. So let's repeat them. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Again, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Very good. Now, greetings. We know that we use greetings when we first meet a person and when we want to start a conversation or end this conversation. So, when we start a conversation, we can use the following greetings. Hi, hello, how are you? If I want to know how this person is doing. And if I don't know the person, I can ask, what's your name? And when I want to end a conversation, I can say the following sentences. Bye, goodbye, see you soon, and see you later. I can also use greetings depending on the time of the day. So for example, during the morning, I say, good morning. During the afternoon, after midday, I can say good day or good afternoon. When it's time to get dinner, we can say good evening. And when it's time to go to bed, we can say good night. We also review the weather. The first one is sunny. We say that a day is sunny when we don't have any clouds in the sky and we have only the sun. We can say the day is cloudy when we only have clouds in the sky. We say that the day is partly cloudy when there are a lot of clouds, but we can also see the sun. We can say that the day is rainy when it showers outside. We can say that the day is stormy when we have a lot of clouds, we have rain, we have lightning, there's a storm outside. We can also say that it's snowy when everything outside is white and we have some snowflakes. And lastly, we can say the day is windy when there's a lot of wind and the trees move and it's a bit chilly. In terms of grammar, we saw two topics. They were a bit complicated for some of you, so pay attention, and if you have any questions, remember to write it. So, the first thing that we learned were pronouns, and we said that we have two types of pronouns. We have singular and plural. Let's repeat the singular first. I, you, he, she, it. Now the plural. We, they, you. Recuerden que tenemos dos tipos de you. Un you singular y un you plural. La diferencia entre estos dos you es que a pesar de que los dos están hablando directamente con alguien, en un caso hablan con una persona y en el otro puede ser dos o más. Recuerden no confundir you con they, porque en el you yo estoy hablando directamente con la persona, pero en el caso de they, yo no hablo directamente con la persona. Puede que estemos en el mismo grupo y estemos teniendo dos conversaciones distintas, o puede que estas personas estén lejos y no estén en nuestro mismo grupo de conversación. Así que esa es la diferencia entre you y they. Now, we know that pronouns replace nouns in a sentence. So we can use them to replace people, places, animals, or things. So let's replace the nouns in these sentences with pronouns. Juan is happy. I can replace Juan with he is happy. Miss Fran likes to read. I can replace Miss Fran with she likes to read. The dog is hungry. I can replace the dog with it is hungry. Karen and I are studying. So Karen and I can replace it with we are studying. Me estoy incluyendo a mí misma. And then we have Karen and Juan are friends. So Karen and Juan, we replace it with they are friends. Now, in the verb to be, we say that it can help us to describe an animal, an object, a person, or a place. So it can tell us what it is. For example, she is a girl, he is a boy, you are a person, they are people, we are students. It can tell us where it is. She is at the park. We are at school. They are at the hospital. And it tells us how it is. For example, she is tall. He is short. We are, what can it be? We are students, and so on. So you have to remember that we can have two types of verb to be. The verb to be can be positive and negative. Let's read the examples. Positive form. I am happy. You are at school. He is hungry. She is a nurse. It is big. We are early. You are students, and they are quiet. In the negative form, I am not sad. You are not at home. He is not thirsty. She is not a pilot. It is not small. We are not late. You are not teachers, and they are not noisy. You know that we can use contractions when we use the verb to be. We also have positive and negative form. So instead of saying I am happy, I can say I'm happy. You are at school. He's hungry. She's a nurse. It's big. We are early. You are students. They are quiet. Now, the negative form. We know some of these words because we learned these words last year in our spelling words. So we have, I'm not sad. You aren't at home. He isn't thirsty. She isn't a pilot. It isn't small. We aren't late. You aren't teachers. And they aren't noisy. You know that when we use the verb to be, we can also create some questions. And for these questions, we have to put the verb is or are before the subject, before I, you, we, he, she, whatever. So in this case, we have I am sad. So am is the verb and I is the subject. So I have to put am before I. I am sad becomes am I sad? And I add the question mark at the end. So am goes before I and I add the question mark. Am I sad? And I have to answer, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Then we have two more examples. She is studying. Is the verb and she the subject. So I have to put is before she. Is she studying? And I add the question mark at the end. And I can answer, yes, she is, or no, she isn't. And the last example, they are happy. I have to put are before they. So, are they happy? And I add my question mark. And I can answer, yes, they are, or no, they are not. Now, para el cierre de la clase, ha sido muy cortita y se ha pasado muy rápido. Quería invitar a todos los compañeros que aún no han contestado el repaso online que publicamos la semana pasada. En la última pregunta de este repaso, que es muy cortito, incluimos la pregunta, ¿qué tipo de actividades te gustaría realizar en la siguiente unidad? Es muy importante que respondan esta pregunta porque les queremos dar la oportunidad a ustedes de proponernos a nosotros actividades que a lo mejor a la Miss Fran, a la Miss Jessica y a la Miss Paula no se nos habían ocurrido. Y tal vez que ustedes nos digan que alguna de las que ya hicimos les gustaron mucho, son cómodas para hacerlas en su casa y les gustaría que las hiciéramos de nuevo. Por eso los invito a que revisen el blog y vayan a la clase del día jueves donde está nuestro repaso. Es muy cortito y al final van a encontrar esta pregunta. Ahora, si tienen alguna duda, alguna consulta, pueden enviarnos un correo ya sea a mí o a la Miss Jessica. Les recuerdo que mi correo es fcpulveda@colegioingles.cl y el de la Miss Jessica es jamaro@colegioingles.cl.